Filmmaking and the illusion that we present, whether it's movies or television, the reality behind it is that it creates an enormous amount of waste, and waste that doesn't go away when you yell cut. Film Rose Recycling's new home is 11,000 square feet of loveliness. To me, it looks like a Soho loft, but we're in the basement of a Brooklyn building. Even to make the smallest set, there's an enormous amount of materials that go into it. And they all have to go somewhere, and too often it was in a dumpster. It's a showroom of lost props, of unwanted items, of runoff from television shows and movies and television commercials. Everything here is for sale or for rent. The inventory is completely organic. What did they shoot this week? We never know what our inventory is going to be. It's a rich industry, and there's no reason that when the lights are down and everyone goes home that what we've purchased and what we've used and created can't go somewhere else and have a second life. In 2010, we diverted about 58 tons of materials. Windows and carpeting and desks and furniture and soft goods. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was working on a toothpaste commercial, and what we needed were an enormous amount of green, tall, verdant mint plants. It was the day that the mint plants were coming, and they flew on a special airplane, and we got a permit from JFK and a heated truck, and we backed it up, and they barely touched any cold air whatsoever, and they were rushed to us. Everybody was waiting and looking around on the ground, and they're like, let's just use those plastic ones. They look more realistic. Everything in here has a story and has a history and has a little bit of life from all these different people that have touched it. We're all about reuse, so we can find creative reuse for things and just keep it out of the landfill and just get creative and do something else with it. We estimate that about 60% of what we receive gets redirected to other charities and arts organizations that we've befriended along the way. There's a wonderful soup kitchen called Chips, and they've come and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff from us. Even if it's salt and pepper packets, they're excited. We also have a wonderful organization that we love called Blissful Bedrooms, and they do makeovers for disabled teens. One of the people that we really give a lot of stuff to is materials for the arts. And a lot of artists and theater companies, school teachers, get everything from markers and crayons to paint. It's not unheard of for a film to spend $1 million on lumber. Wouldn't it be wonderful if this $1 million worth of lumber were going out there to build homes? All these things cost these not-for-profits and these charities money, which helps their budget so much they can do more with their resources, whether they can feed one more person, they can educate one more person, or maybe they can even hire someone else. It's always interesting and really beautiful and hand-selected by New York's talented decorators. Over and over and over, we hear that this is our favorite store, and they may not even be aware of our mission. We're just a groovy resale boutique.